Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sam. I post beauty and lifestyle related videos. Today we're going to be doing a little chit chat, get ready with me, using some new products, things that I'm considering decluttering, and some products that I have literally been loving lately. So if you like these types of videos, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below and hit that bell button so you're notified of all my future uploads. Without further ado, let's get into it. All right, so my daughter is out plowing with her dad. I figured I would use maybe some things that I've really been liking. I think right now I'm going to start with this Glow Primer Stick from e.l.f. I had never seen this before. I actually saw this like scrolling Amazon. It says it's plus coconut and shea butter. This to be like a glowy, dewy, hydrating type of base. It is a stick form. Oh wow. It is nice and cooling and actually like wet feeling. I'm not really sure. It feels really nice. I will say my skin is like soaking this up. It kind of leaves, once the wet feeling dries down, it's a little bit tacky, which is very nice for makeup to apply. My favorite foundation is actually like a combo. It's a Tarte Claystick foundation stick. I wear the shade Light Beige, which is a little bit light, but it somehow used to match me, or I just didn't have the right shade, who knows. I have been loving this, which I've been blending out with my sponge, and then mixing my Beautycounter foundation on top of it in mostly like my T-zone area to add that little bit more coverage that I need there. And it looks flawless and so beautiful. So I do have a first impressions on Beautycounter's line, some skincare and some makeup goodies that I will leave linked up in the cards. So I think I'm going to try this Beautycounter concealer. It is their crayon corrector. It's a touch-up concealer pen. I don't know why it says crayon corrector. So it comes in really nice, sleek gold packaging, kind of like the YSL or what other brand does a concealer like this? I feel like there's a couple of them, but I know off the top of my head totally YSL has one just like this. I'm not sure if the formula is the same. All right, after 3 decades, some concealer came out. This looks a little bit dark for my under eyes. We shall see. I also kind of felt like I had to use a lot of product just then, which is something to note. It's kind of a weirder type of consistency. It's almost a little yellow based for my preference in a concealer. I like a little bit more of a brightened look, which, I mean, it looks fine. I don't think it really lessened the look of my under eye bags, but maybe I just need more on this eye because this eye looks alright. This one, I don't know. Did blend out super nice. Yeah. So I think for the remainder of this video, I am just going to leave the products in the description that I have used before, talk about things that I feel like I haven't that I've been really liking, and maybe just talk about obviously any new products that I try or things from my baby drawer. But so 2020 is over. Today is January 2nd. I'm sure most people in their right mind are ready for 2020 to be behind us. However, I do hope that everything with like the pandemic starts to settle down a bit. That's still pretty scary. I have a brother who is immunocompromised, so it's definitely something very scary to think about with people like that. And even, you know, people in good health are getting super, super sick. So I think you don't really know how it's going to affect you, which is the most scary thing. So, you know, hopefully with more time, things start to get better. The holiday season was definitely a little weird for us. We're lucky that we get to see my husband's side of the family because they live right around us. But my parents and my brother and that side of the family, you know, are taking really big precautions, rightfully so. So we didn't get to really see them in person, just at a distance, which just, you know, is hard for holidays, which I obviously know I'm not the only person. But it was a little bit harder, something different. That hopefully next year won't have to happen, especially for my daughter. This was a Christmas that she understood a lot more of what was going on and was excited and fun to watch open like her gifts and stuff. And I just would have liked to have, you know, them inside and all of that. But you gotta do, you know, what's gonna keep you safe for sure. And that's what we did. And hopefully Skype is a wonderful thing. FaceTime is a wonderful thing. We're lucky to have technology in that way during such a time like this. I have a ton of plans actually for 2021. I have a lot of dreams I would like to fulfill that I've put on hold since, you know, becoming a mom, and I think it was the best thing I did. So I had graduated nursing school in 2016. I hit a rough patch in my life around that time that I just wasn't focused on studying and preparing myself for boards. And, you know, maybe I wasn't the most prepared from college as well. I do think, you know, I didn't have the best support towards my life at that time. So I had taken boards a bunch of times. Woo, honey, I love that glow. This is Jouer Skinny Dip. I had this actually in my baby drawer. Like, look at that glow. There ain't nothing like it. And I thought I was going to get rid of this. No, thank you. So, in a couple of videos ago, that is what I want my lip highlight to be like. Nothing lackluster. So, yeah, so we, I didn't have the best support. I didn't pass a bunch of times. I got very, I think, negative just about the whole thing. And so when I got pregnant, it was kind of like a blessing in disguise for my life at that time. My husband and I had been trying for about a year. And I took my test one last time. I was super sick, actually. I was vomiting and the whole nine. I was sick for a majority of my pregnancy. So I did not pass. I could not focus. I think I was the most prepared that time, but I was literally up and down to the bathroom like 400 times. Here, let me finish my brows off camera and I will be right back to finish talking about that. So I'm back and the brows are on. So, as I was saying, I basically wasn't ready. I was taking the test too many times. I was getting myself in a very negative mindset. I was not in a healthy place to do that. And I kept failing. So I had taken a nice long break from it. And I think in 2021, I am going to start, you know, studying again and try to take it. Although I'm not sure that I want to rush out and get a nursing job at this point in time. I'm just not sure that that's what my passion is. I think it's very important for me as a person with my level of anxiety that I have to finish it and pass, because I think that's very important for my daughter to see as well. I don't want to show her you know, that Mama didn't do it and Mama gave up. I want to show her that we follow our dreams. So that's the goal. I put on way too much of this primer. And there's that. But it is covering up my little veins that give me such a hard time blending. Alright, so that's a little bit better. But yeah, so that's my first goal of 2021. I'd like to take that test. I'd like to pass it and put it behind me. And then, you know, move forward with it in the future. But for now, I would just like to pass it. I think it's important for me. It's important for my mental health. It's important to teach my daughter. So after I accomplish that goal at the end of the year, I would like to go back to school for my cosmetology license and open up when we, you know, open up a little business of doing some special occasion makeup and hair for people. And then eventually when we build our house, hopefully next year or the year after, I'd like to be able to open up my own like salon. So yeah, there's that. I think that would be some pretty cool goals to accomplish. Just grabbing, I think I'm going to use this Good Sport by Colourpop palette today. It's super fall-y, grungy, wintry type of vibes. You could do something really cool and colorful, something more neutral. There's some greens in the corner here, some nice purpley tones, some browns, a little bit of everything. So yeah, I would like to do both of those things and slay 2021. I would like to make it my bitch and accomplish everything that I want to accomplish. I would also like to grow, obviously, my YouTube channel and get monetized by the end of this year, and keep learning new things. I think when I became a mom, my daughter was sick and little and needed all the love and attention that I had in me. And I think I forgot about myself for a very long time. And it went from caring for my daughter to trying to plan a wedding and getting married to trying to be there for my friends, my family, my husband, my daughter, obviously. And you know, I just decided this year to put my needs first and what I needed, because I was suffering from really bad anxiety, and I'm trying to work through that at this point in time. But I was having a really hard time. I just needed to focus on myself, and I think I lost a lot of people that I was very close with from taking care of myself. And I learned, you know, that those people didn't matter in my life, obviously, because the best thing I could do this year was to stop and take a step back and take care of myself, because that's ultimately the most important person, is yourself. So yeah, 2021, I am focusing on getting myself back, doing the things that make me happy. I dove into that with YouTube and taking that time for myself finally. And I would like to continue doing that, you know, with working on getting those 2 licenses and working on my career aspect to myself, working on my YouTube, and just doing things that genuinely just make me happy. because that's the person I want to make happy ultimately. So now that I've rambled on for half my eyeshadow, I might cut out some of it, who knows. Basically the moral of the story is just like making yourself happy and doing what you want to do for you, because that's what's important. Sorry, I did a brief pause to do my crappy liquid liner. I am just not very good at it. I'm going to touch it up. I got some shadow on it so it looks even worse on camera. But I'm going to fix that up, put on my lashes, and then we will continue chatting. But I did very much like this palette. I think the color selection is a little bit less scary now that I am diving into color a little bit. Not that I did something crazy colorful or anything today, but I do really like it. The quality is great. ColourPop's quality is also always great. No complaints or anything, but I'm just going to touch up my liner now that I got the shadow on it and stuff, and put on my lashes, and then we will finish up with our lippy. Lashes are on. There's some from a while ago. I'm not sure which ones they were, sorry. I'll leave it down below. So last we're gonna do my lippy. So basically, just to reiterate, big things are coming up for me in 2021, and I hope that you have set your goals just as high. It's okay if goals don't get met. You know, things happen, and you should just be proud of. This is the lip liner from that BoxyCharm unboxing, the November one. I will link it up in the cards if you are curious. I also, for 2021, my audience is growing. I'm getting more engagement. What types of, videos are you hoping to see me do? Are you liking the tutorials? I'm planning on doing like another palette declutter, I think, in a couple of months. I have a little haul that I did from Black Friday, a glam light haul also that'll be coming up soon. I might film both of those tonight, depending on how easily my daughter goes to bed and stays asleep. But that is the plan moving forward. I think I'm gonna do like a toddler favorite toys for a 2-year-old girl as well. I think that would be kind of fun. And I might do a little tour of her room because I'm so proud of that room. It is so nice. And then once this room is completely finished and stuff, I'll do like a little, I think, overview and some shop my stashes and tons of stuff really that's coming up. So if you are excited to see any of those videos, don't forget to subscribe down below. It means so much to me. I would also love to hear some engagement from you guys of what you're liking, what you're not liking. Without any more rambling, we will end the video here. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for your considered support, and I have a big surprise coming up when I hit 200 subscribers, so stay tuned for that. Love you guys so much.